thanks to Monica videotaping me since I can't be there, I have to share 2 writing strategies that I learned at my social studies meeting yesterday. The first one is called word bank. And on the screen, as you can see, what you do is you give your students a bank of words that they have to use. When I did this with my students, I used the recommended way of vocabulary terms. So we just finished physical and chemical changes. So I told my kids that they had to write a 1-paragraph summary on physical and chemical changes, and they must use the following words in their paragraph. While they're writing their paragraph, they have to underline them so that when I am grading the paper, I can easily see that they use the words. You can also use it for reading. If you want to do a vocabulary, take the vocabulary words from your journey story, and they have to use it in a paragraph that summarizes the story that they use. This is perfect for DBQs, 4th and 5th grade, because you could take those vocabulary words that they learn in the background essay or even ones that are in the document and have them use it to show that they understand what they're saying. So I have physical changes, chemical changes, matter was another one that I used. And I think I started off with only 3 words because it was the first time I ever used it with my students. And I told them they had to write 1 paragraph using those words. That was the first strategy that I learned. The second strategy is called RAFT, which is also on the FSA assessment site as a great technique to use to help prepare the kids for the FSA writing assessment. And this is something that can be used in any grade level. You can easily modify it. It starts with R, A, F, T. The R stands for the role. So the student is going to take a role. For mine, I told them that they were a reporter. You can have it as they're an anchorman. Or if you're using science, tell them that they're a scientist and they have to do something. So you pick the role. Newsman, reporter, interviewer. Next is the A. The A stands for the activity. What is it that they are doing? So if you're a reporter or an interviewer, your activity is an interview. If you could tell the kids that they are a teacher. So their activity is a lesson. They are teaching somebody. You can have them act it out. They might be doing a play. Whatever you want them to do. You pick the activity that they want them to do, and they have a role in it. The F stands for the form. How are they going to write this out? Do you want them to write it in an interview form where they have one person says this, this, and this, another person says this, this, and this? You can have it in a form where it's a summary. They have to write a 1-paragraph, 2-paragraph, 3-paragraph summary about what happened. You can have them write it in a play where they're acting out something. If you're doing it for reading or writing, they have to write it in the form of a play so that they can act it out later on. Whatever form that you want it in, it's however it fits for you. T stands for topic. What is the topic that they are writing about? You can have the topic be whatever is you're talking about. You can have science, social studies, writing, reading, any standard in reading. You can even have it in math. If you're teaching multiples and factors, for example, you can have the students say that they are the teacher in the activity of a lesson. And their format is that they have to come up with their activity, the topic being factors and multiples. The kids have to come up with their own activity to teach somebody else factors and multiples. Or for the younger kids, you can have them say that their role is mom or dad. The activity being that they have to teach the daughter or son about manners. Their form is going to be to act it out. They might not be writing it, especially if you're kindergarten or first grade. If you want to write it, go ahead. If not, maybe draw a picture of it. They could draw a picture of what's going on. The topic would be the manners because that's what they're talking about and doing. There's different ways that you can adapt this and change it. And if you guys have any questions about any of this, please feel free to email me and I will share more with you. Thank you.